Hey, what's going on? DroidLife.com. What we got is another Nexus 1 2.1 app, which includes multi-touch that has now been ported over to our Motorola DROID device. Yesterday or last night, we brought you the gallery, and which included multi-touch, worked really well, was a fantastic app. And today, somebody has ported over the Maps app. So Google Maps now includes multi-touch, and it can be on your Motorola DROID today. We got the install file over at droid-life.com, which is the blog. We also got instructions on how to install it over there. But in this video today, we're actually going to walk through a full install since we haven't done one in a while, just to get everyone caught up that hasn't seen one of those happen before. So when you go to our site, droid-life.com, you're going to download a file which is called Maps 3.4.0. And once you're done downloading that, you can just tap right on it once it's done downloading, and it'll let you install it. Okay, it'll open up a window. You can just say install, and then once it's done, you hit open. It'll open Google Maps. Okay, so we've already downloaded the file. We're going to walk you through if it was in your Astro. In your Astro app, in your folder, your file manager, and we're just going to show you how to do it from here. So everything you download goes into your downloads folder. And if we scroll around in here, what you're looking for is that right there, Maps 3.4.0. Everyone got that? Okay, and all you have to do is tap right on that, and it's going to open up application file. We want to open up the app manager. From there, you get this, and that should say install right there. And we'll go ahead and click install. And it asks you if it's okay for this app to access all these things, and since it's the map, it needs to access pretty much everything. So go ahead and click install down there at the bottom. And this one's about 2.5 megs, so it does take a couple of seconds longer than some of those other smaller apps like the gallery and whatnot. So just let it go. And there we go. We are all done. And down here, we're going to click open. So let's just get right into the maps and show you how fantastic it is to have multi-touch on it. Okay, so it loads it up, and the first thing it should do is probably find your location. And I'm connected to Wi-Fi, so it'll probably find me right away. This thing says what's new in Maps, and you can just click OK and skip right by it. And sure enough, it pulled up right to my location. It says accurate to 70 meters, but I'm telling you it's dead on. That's where I'm sitting right now. So here we go. Let's just show you multi-touch. There we go. Pinching and zooming. Works like a charm. Works just like it should. Okay. And as you can see, we can still double tap to zoom in, and then you can zoom back out. You can use the plus or minuses to zoom in and out, or you can just use multi-touch since it's much easier if you got two hands free. And you can see we can scroll around, pinch and zoom, all that good stuff. Let's show you the search. Search still works. I'm going to the Blazer game tonight, so let's go ahead and punch in Rose Garden and see if we can find it. Just want to make sure that you understand that everything still works, even though this is a new app. Rose Garden, Portland. Yes, that is exactly what I meant. And sure enough, found it for us. So we can zoom in right on there. We can click on that. We can get directions there. You can show it on the map, navigate, street view, all that good stuff. Let's make sure the street view works. And sure enough, it does. So you see we can swing around. And there is the Rose Garden. Okay, so let's go back and let's go back. And we'll show you some of the layers. They all still work as well. We can put traffic on. And as you can see, we got green everywhere. Traffic flowing nicely in Portland today. Let's get rid of that. Go back into layers, satellite. As you can see, satellite still works. And let's go in here, let's go ahead and go to more, and we're going to go into the labs, because the labs have all the cool stuff, like the scale bar. Let's go ahead and enable that. Don't care about terrain. Popular categories, might as well. I like the layer button on there. I like my compass arrow. I don't care about traffic with labels, my location button, bubble button. Some of this stuff to me looks new, like measure. That could have been in the old one, but it looks new to me. So now we got all those options enabled, and let's go back to our map. And actually, if we switch back to without satellite view, you can see these much easier. So down here, we got our scale bar now. We have our measure button over here, and we got our layers button down there. And if I go back to my location, you will see the blue arrow now is pointing in the right direction, compass-wise. So as you can see, it's got everything. It's got multi-touch. It's got you know, all your layers installed, and apparently at night when you're driving around, the screen knows that it's at night and it'll flip to a dark mode just like a normal navigation would. Obviously it's not nighttime, so we can't show you that, but we're going to test it out tonight on our way to the game. If anybody else wants to test it out and let us know that works, that'd be fantastic. That's pretty much it. So wonderful app. You can get it at droid-life.com. Instructions and file are all there on how to do it. One other thing we want to show you real quick. Before the 2.1 official update actually comes, you know, we probably want to uninstall all these 2.1 applications just so we make sure everything functions correctly when we get that new update. And when you uninstall this new Maps, it's going to be a little trickier, you know, not much, but we're going to show you. So if you go into your settings, applications, manage applications, just like you would if you were uninstalling any of these other apps, you are going to have two map apps in here. Okay, so we'll let this load for a second. It should all be alphabetically, although sometimes when you install a new app, it puts it towards the top for whatever reason. So we'll let that load. And you'll see we got a Maps up here that's 5.62 megs. I don't know if you can see that. Maps, 5.62 megs. And if we scroll down, you should have another map in there that's 5.88 megs. Okay, so if we look at this one that's 5.88, if we go in there, you'll see the button actually says uninstall updates. Okay, so this is your map app that came default with your Android 2.0.1 device, and it's the one that's been updated to include those new layers and labs and stuff like that. Okay, so this one, leave it alone, don't touch it. Okay, you want to make sure those installs, those installed updates are in there. Okay, this 5.62 meg one, this is going to be your new one, and you'll know because it just says uninstall on it. It doesn't say uninstall updates, it just says uninstall. So when that time comes for that 2.1 update to show up, make sure you just go uninstall on this one and get rid of it and leave that other one there, and everything should be fine. So anybody's got any questions or anything, feel free to hit us up, YouTube channel in the comments or at the blog, which is droid-life.com, and we're out. Peace.